Well, the water's pretty. The heck, man? All right, welcome back to No Man's Sky. I am TheSurvivalBob, and I logged off, standing in my ship. Let me up there. All right, I'll just do it from here. Okay, there we go. I made it. Welcome back to No Man's Sky. I am TheSurvivalBob, and yeah, I logged off right here, and apparently I loaded in before my ship did. So there's that. Close that. It's not safe. Look at this place. Man, this is a beautiful place. Oh, it is making waves now. I didn't see him making waves the other day. All right. Thought we'd do some naming real quick. You guys had some great names for my ship and the base and the planet. Unfortunately, I forgot to upload it, so I can't change the name of the planet. Lewis has got that, and I can't change the name of the system because Data Wrangler has got that. So if you guys are watching, make the name something cool. Everybody's counting on you. Don't screw it up like Bob, okay? So, as far as the base spot goes, I love it here, but I don't think we're gonna stick around too much longer. I do want to get some parts so that I can throw a base down when I'm ready, so I think I will progress to the anomaly stage. I'll probably do most of that off camera just because I've done it 1,000 times and it's not much different, and I don't want to ruin the story for everybody. All right, base computer. Let's get a better picture of this. There we go. Capture a new screenshot. And we will call this Bob's Fishing Hole. Look out for crabs. Bob's Fishing Hole. Now, with crabs. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. I may change it later. I think I'm bummed that I forgot to name the planet in the system. I do this every frickin' time, man. Every time. I've got... I don't think I've named a system of a playthrough I've ever done. Hey, there's Cowboy. Somebody. Barnman's. How you going? Nice, nice ship you got there. Let's see, what do we got? A couple things I think have changed now. I am recording this on September 4th, and I believe we've had another patch. Now, I've been flipping between experimental mode and normal mode. This series is in normal mode, or non-experimental mode, I guess. They are supposed to be changing the cache system in the space stations to allow us to store stuff there, which would be great because I don't have much storage. 69. We got... I mean, every time I do this, I have to throw this stuff out so that I can throw this stuff in. So hopefully, fingers crossed, this is gonna work now. It is. I think these are just broken and they're trash. I think that's what this grayed out part means. I was asking about this the other day, and I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Always got to take a look at our crab, and you know what? You guys told me when I asked about whether this is a crab or a lobster, you told me it's actually a fiddler crab. So, there's so much I can do with fiddler crab. Oh my gosh, like I had to start all over my thought process on what should I name this. Mr. Fiddler, fiddling with my Bob, fiddling with Bob, Bob's Fiddle Bits. I don't know. I don't, it's got me running down a whole new path. So that means you help me. I love the name Fiddler. And I think 2 or 3 of you guys mentioned that in the comments last time, so I appreciate that. Let's think about that. I got baby crab right now. Baby crab's gonna grow up into a fiddler crab. We had angsty teen crab, we had awkward teenager crab, tweenie crab, kindergarten crab, lots of different things like that. I would love to incorporate fiddler in there somehow. So we're gonna leave it going one more week. We're gonna stick with baby crab. Maybe we'll move up to Yeah, Bob's Baby Fiddler would probably be bad, but we're not going to do that. I'm just going to keep it at Baby Crab for a little while. Let's take a look and see if there's anything we want to add to Baby Crab right now. Modify. I'm liking what we got. I am really liking what we got. I would like to have another reactor. I don't think I have another reactor. I do have another landing bay, but I've heard that that messes stuff up. It'd be kind of cool to have, you know, some more landing bays to give it some curves along the back. I would like to have another landing gear. Maybe these legs would be cool. The Thunderbird landing thrusters? Oh, that could be really cool. Could make them look like little crab legs. Oh, I think that's going to be our goal. Yes, that's going to be our goal. For sure. Thunderbird. Yeah, that's what we want. Thunderbird landing thrusters for crab legs. I think would be really awesome. I cannot believe I don't have another hab. I really want a bigger hab. Now, I think everything else I just have like one of. I feel pretty good about the way it looks, and then I got that reactor there. I forgot I had that reactor. Okay. He needs a little bit more junk in the trunk, but we're getting there. We just have a gander at what I have one more time. One of pretty much everything. I think these are going to be trash. So let's see what I can get for these. Can I get anything? That one's, I mean, they're worth money. So that's 700 plus, so that's what, 875? And then I could barter. Now I've heard the barter system has gotten better. I think this would be a good crab head, but we're just going to kind of wait and see where we go with that. Let's see how much. I'll give you this. No, I'll give you that. Wait, why won't it let me, won't even let me offer you the black one, huh? Wait, I thought... Yeah, they're in there. Alright, let's take a look. Maybe that's, maybe you can't trade those? They're that bugged? Alright, we're not getting anywhere with trading that stuff, so I think I'm just gonna sell it. Because, I mean, 900 grand almost is, I mean, that's good money for us. Okay, let's take a look at our starship. Now, they did change some of this stuff around where you can move these things. I think I mentioned that last time, but I cannot remember. So these reactors go with different things. This one, I would think would go with the shields, but it doesn't seem to want to. This one, launch stuff, maybe. Yep. I don't know what this one's supposed to go with. I would think it would go with the deflector shield. Like, that seems fairly obvious to me. So we've got to do some stuff. We need to get nanites because Baby Crab needs to get, you know, B class at least. I mean, come on. Look at him. Look at him. He's obviously not C class. So we need to get some nanites. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's teleport so we don't have to use warp fuel. Let's teleport. Nope, that's a galactic trade terminal, Bob. This over here, the big circle is the teleporter. The little circle is the trade terminal. There we go. All right, we're learning our circles with Baby Crab and Bob. Look at all these. So I'm guessing you guys built these here. This is Lewis's slapped down a base across the cove for me, I think. We've got another Sunset All Day Isle. Very nice. I like it. No, this is the one near me, I think. Aggressively nice. I like that. Data Wrangler put a spot down so if you want to turn off the sentinels. Very good. And why didn't that update my, I guess I didn't upload it. Anyway, and here are the portal glyphs. All right, there you go. You got them. Come knock yourselves out. Name shit after Bob. Okay, remember me. Remember me. All right, let's see where this, what is this? Oh, that's my base. That's, I just never named my base. I'm like, that, I don't know what that is. That's the base I built. Let's see where it, what happens to Baby Crab. If he fiddles with my base or not. You see what I did there? Because of fiddler. But I love singing the Baby Crab song too. Okay, I discovered this one. I remembered to upload this one. See? And then I immediately forgot to do it ever again. Infested paradise. I live on an infested paradise with my crabs. Okay. Reach the decoded coordinates, that's right. Where are you, Baby Crab doo-doo? Oh, hey, hey, they're doing a better job of parking. Very good. Good for you, buddy. So, one reason I want to go to the anomaly is so I can get a fishing pole. right? I mean, we can't have a fishing shack without a fishing pole. So we're gonna have to go to the anomaly. All right, so I'm gonna run through some of this stuff. I may show you a few bits and bobs. Bits with Bob? Bits and Bob? I don't know. That's not gonna be the meat of this episode. Oh God! Okay, so that's still a thing. You okay? Ah yes, this is the crash ship part. I wish there was like a straight up and straight down button, like in most space flying games. But no, because the ships never hovered, I don't think they ever built that mechanic in there. Destination blocked. Your destination's blocked. All right, look at that. See, Bob's learning. I thought better of just jumping off. That, you know what, I might not be able to get back up there because my suit. So let's go over here maybe. All right, let's grab this beacon, and then with the crash freighter, there are what, 5 or 6 crates you can open. What are they called? Cargo pods. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then there's one over here. 6. Yeah, there's 6. Okay. But first, the reason we're here. Thank you very much. And then I get a blueprint for a hyperdrive. I already got a hyperdrive, but that's cool. Thanks, buddy. Objective complete. Let me come over here. I'll grab this one. I'm gonna have to change my normal rotation because I'm always parked right there. This is so different. Game-changing, one might even say. I don't know if you guys saw a video I did. A lot of people did, but I did a video about. I don't want this stuff, you know. I did a video, you know, where I was honestly, I was just gushing over the update because talking about how different it is and game-changing. That was the title of it, and I said game-changing in that video at least a dozen times, and I was like, you know what, this could be a drinking game. So I don't recommend it if you've got work the next day or any kind of other commitments or issues, or a bad liver. So other than that, have fun. All right, so we're gonna grab all this stuff. What up, Wormy? That guy was in my video. There we go. Come on, give me something good. Are you effing kidding me? Like, I finally don't need launch fuel ever again, and I got 3 launch fuels. I hate you so much. Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Follow the anomalous signal. That's right. Scan was C. Source amplified. Hold on, I wonder, does this... Yeah, okay, so autopilot, I can go to a signal that I've received. That's nice. All right, and then while I'm doing that, I can sort through this. I'm gonna put that in my storage. All right, anomalous signal source. Have I been here? Mikey's, it's Mikey's! Hey, Mikey's. Look at that, man. We used to spend so much time looking for these, and now I never go to them anymore. This is a trade station. My earlier guides, like years ago, that would be what you wanted early game. Like we would post up at one of these, throw a base computer down, and just multiply or expand cobalt or chlorine. We just throw some refiners down there and look for ships while we're doing it. Maybe buy a cool ship, buy our first ship there. But yeah, I would just post up at one of those, and now I just don't go there anymore. Okay, it's here. You stay there. Can I beam down, or is it gonna say no? Oh, it is gonna say yes. All right, perfect. All right, so we're coming up here. And let's bring back some memories. Hey, what up, dude? Can you give me some space? Can you back up a little bit? Appreciate you waiting for me. The mouth of the anomaly. Felt like when I was climbing up that ladder, he thought I was the mouth of the anomaly. Likelihood of traveler anomaly now beyond 2 standard deviations suggests further aid. Blueprint offered. Thank you. Antimatter. Okay, so that's different. I wonder if it's different because I already warped. That's different. When did that change? What's up with that? Y'all let me know. I don't remember that last time. Maybe it was like that way and I just totally blanked on it, but I know it wasn't always like that. All right, so now I've got a blueprint for antimatter and antimatter housing and a warp cell. So I can make the things to go warp, even though I've already done it. You know what I'm saying? So while we're here, I'm gonna talk to these gentlemen and learn a few words and see if they want to give me something free. Interloper, interloping. Request dialect help. We'll take a Viking symbol. Gra, very important. Now that I've done that, I can practice my language skills. So if you practice your language skills with these guys and just say a word to them, I've only got one choice. If they like it, they'll give you something. See, I have impressed them. And now, my standing has increased. Did you give me something? Is that all? That's it? Okay. Broke ass. How about you? You used to get free stuff. Another interloper. Practice language skills. We'll go with interloping. A gift of honor. Why, thank you for the geode. So I can practice more than once as long as I know a couple languages. Let's see what happens here. Then he bursts out laughing. And he gives me an upgrade. Oh, that is awesome! I absolutely needed that. Okay, apparently the Viking think it's hilarious when I say interloper or some variation, and they give me a gift almost every time. That's amazing. I left that guy deeply satisfied. So, let's take a look here, and why this is important. Catalog and discoveries, if I come here to journey milestones, Viking standing is acceptance. Let's click on that and get a little bit more understanding of what that means. So, Viking, next rank is ally, and 3 more increases. So my total standing is 5, and that has gone up by me just basically talking to them. The more I get this ranking to go up, the cheaper the stuff is for me to buy. So a couple ways I can do that, and one of them is by giving them gifts, which I can buy. See, I'm an accomplice now. Yep, I learned 5 words. Thank you. I can buy the gifts from them at these trade stations. So, since I'm here, I can buy these Viking... Is it the effigies or the daggers that they want? Yeah, I think it's this. All right, so I'm gonna buy all of those. I didn't even pay attention to what it cost. And then, where are you at, Mr. Oh, hey, dude, nice balls. Got your face all up in them, huh? Officer? Okay, so these are 131k. So these are kind of expensive. But, you know, I just got 6 of them. That's okay. I basically traded those parts for those 6. And then I can come and give these guys gifts. What up, buddy? And each gift is going to increase my value. So here's a gift. Thank you. I got something for you. Now, I don't think giving them gifts makes a difference if you do it before or after you talk to them. If somebody else knows, let me know. I mean, it would make sense if it did, but I don't think it does. Okay. Here, have a gift. So I gave out all 6 of those Viking effigies. And now I'm an ally. If you just come to a trade station, you can get almost everything you need as these guys come in and out. So another thing that you can do at trade stations. Hey, what up? That is a weird looking dude. Scan a few guys. Now before you head to the anomaly, it's probably a good idea to go grab some buried technology modules. Obviously these are the white chevrons. These are going to give you between 2 and 4 salvage data, which you're going to use to buy parts for all kinds of different things. And then whenever you see a damaged machinery, there's always going to be some buried technology near it. It doesn't always mean there's going to be one of these near the buried technology, though. So the reason I come here is because I get nanites, but there's a chance that you get an upgrade module as well. We just got some nanites, but that's okay. So I'm going to run around for a few and do the things, bring you back and show you kind of what we got. So I've heard people say, so we don't even have to run around on planets anymore now that we've got the Corvette. I mean, I guess you don't, but I still think there's a lot of reason to, because there's so much resources and it's kind of fun. It's just, you know, I don't like to do the same thing every time. And I've kind of been flying around the last couple episodes, and so it's nice to be running around on planets again. I haven't really done this since episode 1. Every now and then I like to have a good run around and grab up some resources, get some nanites, made some money scanning stuff. I've probably made over 1 million credits. I definitely did, because I'm at 3.3 now, and I was well under that. I got my rating up with the Viking. I learned some words. Got a couple achievements, which will turn into nanites when I get to the anomaly. Baby crab doo 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 doo. Baby crab doo 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 doo. Baby crab doo 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 doo. Baby crab. Good to be home. Now, I've had some people tell me that they've had problems with their refining units, like stuff disappearing. I haven't noticed that yet, but I'm curious in the comments. Y'all let me know if you guys have had that issue as well. So normally I would have to make a hyperdrive, but because I built the Corvette, I already have a hyperdrive. So normally you're going to be driving around your Radiant Pillar, and you're going to have to craft a hyperdrive. But because I crafted this, and it already had a hyperdrive in it, that part has changed, apparently. So I've got some upgrades to do for my multi-tool. I need a couple wiring looms, and then I got a plasma launcher. What? So I need another wiring loom for that, and an amino chamber. All right, so 3 wire looms and an amino chamber. You know what? Let's warp to another galaxy and do it there. Galaxy map. Hopefully that anomalous signal thing is gone. No, it's still blocking, huh? We'll just go to another Corvex, because, you know, I don't need to see the Gek. Not yet, anyway. Not until I have to. Baby crab, your flap's open! Dude, you can't just let that happen. Uploading everything, damn it. Okay. Error, malfunction, stuff, obtain, destinations. Yeah, sure, why not? Guidance accepted, plotting route. Fuel source? Dude, I got fuel. I'm good. Would you close your flap, dude? You're embarrassing me here. Let's go to the trade terminal. I got some stuff to sell. Let's see, we're at 3.3. What do we have? I think I put all the stuff to sell on my ship, so we'll sell that. We'll sell that. All right, and we need to buy some wiring looms. 70. God, these are so expensive. That's okay, I need 3. Good thing I have some monies. Now, you can also talk to all the guys in the stations and get the words and do the same thing I did at the trade post. So, exosuit upgrade. I think you guys said it was 3, and I said 4 in the last video, but I think it's you guys said 3, and that sounds right to me. So let's upgrade that. And hope I was right. And yes, I was right, you were right, everybody was right. Great job, team. Well done. I'm kind of saving up right now, though. I'm gonna save up, because Baby Crab is worth it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now, I think I need 2 of those. Uh-oh, condensed carbon. Ooh. Bobby's out of carbon. Alright, well, we need to grab some carbon so we can condense it. Refiner. Okay, so my stuff did disappear, because I did not grab it out. So when we condense our carbon, we need to, like, watch it. Like a hawk. Alright, let's keep your flap closed, buddy. And then we got to go over here, so let's check. Might as well hit that as we go. On the unknown moon. A dusty moon. Oh, and it's activated, so if you see activated, that means there's going to be bad storms. Alright, I'm assuming that this is where you want Bob. Beam me down. That's cool. These places always have 3 knowledge stones, so don't forget to grab your words, right? Let's get what the fuel source, which I don't think makes sense anymore because I already have the recipe. But it's part of the storyline, so they leave it in there. I'm a traveler. I don't know you, bro. If you ain't first, you're last, right? Same jokes every time. Oh, look at that. I love that little bit of lens flare there. Alright, sorry. Love taking pictures in this game. And not all of them are of my butt, either. Alright, so Extreme Storm. Extreme Planet was the word I was looking for earlier, so if you see activated, it is going to be an extreme planet. I generally wouldn't hang out here, especially early game, but I'm feeling pretty confident since I got a teleporter right next to me. I can just hop right back up into my ship. So I'm just going to stand here, grab some carbon, and then hop in my ship and recharge before I take damage. Or too much damage, I should say. Oh, come on, dude, go, 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 go! Get it, get it, get it! Oh, there it goes. Shields. Shields are going down. They go down pretty slow. Alright, let's hop back up. Let our shields recharge. Oh. Nope, 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 don't open the door. Let's refine some carbon. Let's throw 300 in there. And I'm just gonna sit here and watch it so it doesn't disappear on me. Another thing we can do at the anomaly is we can get a backpack refinery, but again, I want to upgrade baby Crab, Mr. Fiddler, the fiddler on the bob. All right, now we've got an advanced mining laser, which lets me get more stuff. Put that there. Oh, I got honey from something. Didn't you used to be able to quick transfer, like, from your suit into food storage? Maybe that's only in specific ways. But another thing about these desert planets like this, a lot of times they will have honey in the trees, which is nice. I did the thing. I advanced the quest. I gotta locate my benefactor. Explore nearby planets in a new system. Forgot all about the base computer archives. You get stuff in there too, and you gotta learn words to do it. So it's another reason to learn words. Oh, what up? Oh, and look, we're getting freighters warping in now. I'm gonna go check out this green one with the ring. Look at this. Planet Aggie 9. Hope you didn't watch that game Saturday. Or Ohio State spanked them. Actually, they didn't really spank them, but they didn't win. But that was a tough game. What are you gonna do? First contact? Torrid. That means heated rain. When you see red in the name. Was this the one that had the salvageable scrap on it? Can't have much salvage scrap if it's let's hop down here. Extreme weather. Oh, that's interesting. The weather doesn't show... Okay, it does have salvageable scrap. So the weather doesn't show up when I'm just standing there looking out. Or at least I can't see it. This is a pretty place too, man. I love the Corvette. I have a feeling this would be a hard one to find scrap on. Just because It looks like it's mostly ocean. Oh, dude, look at that big mamma jamma. Krabby. Look at the pincher on that guy. Y'all want to be friends? What do you think? You want a buddy? No, you'd be jealous? Alright, well, I won't get him then. That's one without the pincher. And that's a baby one! Little baby bugs. That's a juvenile? I really think that stuff is random. Like, I don't... It feels like it doesn't match. I'm gonna leave the flap open, okay? Pretty planet. I like the rain if we could, you know, if it didn't, like, constantly give us damage. Like, rain is pretty in this game sometimes. Damaging storms, not so much. So, let's go... No. Space station. And of course... Incoming transmission, source unknown, not alone, identify yourself, I don't know you, I don't talk to strangers, I'm gonna be quiet. New coordinates received, can't see anything. Can't even see the ground. There it is, thank you. Hazardous temperature extremes. Okay, is this the planet I was... Oh, no, is this a different one? Okay, so it's... Alright, so it's about... It's southeast. Just a little bit this way. No! Damn it, I landed! Oh, wow. A solar ship. That's rare. I thought those were only in, pirate systems now. Extract the records. Alright, so this is where I would have got the advanced mining beam, but because I have it, I got a pulse spitter instead, which Bob is all about that. Alright, we got a B-class solar ship that we can grab. We can swap Bob's baby crab, but that would be stupid. So we're gonna just... Hold on. I landed my ship, right? Put a pin there, because it's gonna like, that marker's gonna disappear as soon as I grab this. And if you park too far away from it, sometimes you have a hard time finding your ship. So as soon as I grab it, it's gonna make it my active ship. So, bam, that is our active ship. And the idea is they want me to fix this thing, which I could. All you gotta fix is the pulse engine. I don't even think you have to fix the shields, do you? Let's see. I don't think you do. I think it'll fly without shields. I think once you fix the pulse engine, you can fly it. Yeah, I can. So I can take this thing and hope I don't get shot. Now, I've got, you can do this without fixing it. Hold on, buddy. Oh, it's you, huh? All right, there we go. Tell the truth. Yeah, sure. Boom! All right, that's the anomaly. Hold on, dude. I got to get rid of this thing. I'll be right there with you. So I'm basically taking this right to sell. Launch, yeah, you need launch thrusters and you need a pulse engine. That's the two things you need to fly. I guess the launch thrusters were working on this thing. All right, so we've got our crappy ship that belongs to Artemis. They don't need it anymore. So we're going to begin salvage analysis back here. Now, this isn't going to give me 1.7 million units. It's going to give me scrap worth this. Now, I can also take pieces out of this if I want to build one of these types of ships. Let's say I like the sails, I can extract customization modules. But I don't want to do that. I'm just going to grab this, claim the scrap. Yes, it's going to be destroyed. 2 inventory slots required. Okay, that's nice. It tells you exactly how many you need. So let's get rid of that. That. There we go. I like that. I used to have to just guess. All right, now because it's B-class, we got some B-class upgrade modules, which we can use if we really need them, or we can trade them for nanites, which is what I am going to do in just a moment. First, let me sell that, and sell that, and the nano cables, and now we're at 5.7, doing good. Now, normally, wait, what? I thought I got rid of the radiant pillar. Did I not trade my radiant pillar? I thought I traded it. Maybe that was on the expedition. I'm getting confused. Okay, so we can come to these guys and we can purchase upgrades and then go to sell. And I can get rid of these and just get a few more nanites. Nothing great. So, I want my other ship, so I'm going to call in Bob's Baby Crab. Get rid of that. And let's head to the anomaly, because that's what they want us to do. Okay, now, I can just, because I kind of went around the anomaly, I can just call it back in, and that's fine. Because I have multiplayer off, the anomaly is empty. If you have it on, you're going to see all kinds of craziness going on in here. People can try to get on your ship. You can kidnap people. I kidnapped a Gek the other day who hopped in my ship. I got him and just flew him out somewhere. Dropped him off. Fun time was had by all. Or at least me. All right, we're at the anomaly. I'm not going to go over everything in the anomaly. I've done this a ton of times. If you have questions specifically, let me know. I'll kind of hit the highlights. If you want to start an expedition with an existing stave, it's right back here. And then up here is where Nada and Polo are. And if you're a real traveler, you'll do what I just did. Don't you take that stupid portal right there. Don't you take that. That's for babies. They didn't have that. Back in my day, we walked or we used our jetpack. And if we didn't have enough fuel, we fell on the ground like a man and we were laughed at. Now, kids just teleport up here like it's nothing. Tell you what. It's like he's wearing a diaper sometimes. All right, I'm gonna talk to Nada and get our stuff done and then we'll move on. Now, in the back of the anomaly is where you get all this stuff, of course. If you follow the little tutorial thing with the purple dots above people's heads, you'll talk to everybody and kind of get what you need to learn what you need to learn, so I'm not going to go over it again. But back here, you can always buy a suit slot in every new system behind Celine right back here. So make sure you don't forget that. I often forget it, but you can get 2 slots in every system, one in the anomaly and one in the space station. So this is where we get suit upgrades, so I could buy stuff, but I'm saving up my monies. I do want a personal refiner, although it's so freaking loud, man. Can we do it without a personal refiner? We've got a nutrient ingester now. This is a new, so this will automatically feed you. Yeah, it's kind of disgusting. Go ahead and grab this before I forget. Now that I've got my 3 slots open, I'm going to start filling in here. All right, base parts over here, and we've got 44 salvage data. Nice. So here we can get the other parts we don't have for our base, and I'm going to kind of just wait till I'm ready to build, I think, to do that. And you got the different resources. Oh, salvaged wall. Okay, so this is the new one. So that's cool. And that's cheap. Primitive shapes. They mean old-ass shapes. See, and we would have had to pay to get our storage if we didn't wait for the quest line. Okay. I don't think there's anything I really want or need because I'm not going to build a base right this second. Maybe maybe I'll get the urge to next time. Check the ship guy. I used to say, you know, it used to be the meta where you come in here and you get an economy scanner. But we don't really need that anymore. Aqua jets would be good so I can land on the water. But again, I'm going to save up because baby crab's important to me. And if something's important to you, you take care of it. All right, exocraft guy. Anything I need here? I think I'm okay. Alright, I got that. So, you can get a lot of this stuff for free by doing crash ships. Oh, here's the fishing rig. It's only one. Thank you. Alright, that's right. I forgot it was for the multi-tool. Alright, Bob the Fisher Bob. An optical drill is a good thing to get as well. You'll get 50% more resources mined. And I learned all the bait recipes too. Okay, so I did not ask for help about Artemis because Artemis, I don't care. And so they gave me a black hole. Which, again, don't care. That'll be fine. Thanks. Now, it doesn't send you this way, but over here, you've got a big teleporter. There's a secret room back there, which you'll get to eventually. This is a cool place to come if you've never done it before or you haven't done it in a long time. And this is where they're going to have community bases, community highlights, which are going to be some... I was like, hey, look, I made it. No, it's just on the same row. It used to be 3. I guess there's 5 now. This one's been here for a while. Ray's Wizard Rest. I remember that one. Pretty cool stuff people have built just to kind of give you some ideas as well. So that's neat. And then over here, this, for returning players especially, used to be there was no way to get rid of a multi-tool except trading it for another. So if you ended up with all your multi-tool slots full, they were just always going to be full, and you just have to trade them out. Now, not only do we have more slots, but we can actually scrap a multi-tool, and you can get stuff from it. And honestly, I should have not sold my my other one or traded it. I should have scrapped it. But isn't that guy cool? Assembled construct. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I'm not going to use that. No, I won't use it. Every time you come in after the main stuff, it's going to have this guy right here for the Twitch rewards. It's going to remind you and kind of always be there. Okay, so... I don't want to search for Artemis. He can... No, probably shouldn't say that either. Alright, fine. What? I'm shooting rocks. Hey, Artemis. It's cold? Sorry. Yeah, I found your ship. I already sold it. Hope you don't need it anymore. See, I've been recording for about 2 hours now. I've moved the ball quite a bit, but it doesn't really look like it, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. So let's head back to base. Well, we parked good one time. We did not park as good this time. Alright, so when you're doing the base computer stuff, make sure that it is highlighted here. The game just decides what quest it wants you to do, and it'll change you like right in the middle of doing it. So always check that if stuff isn't working right. So we're gonna search the construction database, and we got a storage container plans. Okay, see, we would have paid 5 for that if we hadn't have done this, but now we got that for free. Let's see what else we can do. Search archives. Found buried technology modules. Blah, blah, blah. Leave. It used to be on a timer. Oh, no, so you gotta make the stuff. That's right. So we can slap this down. Getting a little tight in here. You might have to start living outside, baby crab. I don't know if we're ready for you. Alright, so now that that's powered, This is the same storage container that is in my ship. So if I put that in there, I can come out here and see it's the same one. So storage container 0 is the same whether it's in your base, in your freighter, or in your Corvette. Now, and if you go see somebody else's and you're like, oh my God, I can access their storage. You're not, you're accessing your storage. So a lot of times people will have these set up so that you can get to your own storage at their bases. All right, so let's go back. Okay, base computer, we're still good. So let's search construction database. We got solar panels. All right, so I gotta build this. Put that right there. And honestly, we can just delete that if we want to. Especially since it doesn't really help in the dark. But why not? I got plenty of gold. All right. We'll talk to the base again. So learning these words is what's helping me move along. All right, perfect. Been waiting on this one. Teleport receiver is great. It allows you to put stuff into your ship from further away. I need some wiring looms though. So let's hop over to the station and grab some real quick. Honestly, you need a lot of wiring looms. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 10. Because I'm gonna need them. I would love to wait till I find a better deal, but I think it's just gonna be a waste of my time. Now the other thing you can do is, it doesn't have to be the same base computer. So I can go back over to my fishing hole and set the quest over there. Much prettier. All right, so let's go ahead and stick this bad boy in here. Nice. All right, so, all right, see now it's got a little marker over it for the base computer, so we can do that. All right, so this one's great. This is an upgrade we could have bought as well at the Anomaly. We know we get it for free in the storyline, so might as well just do that because it's pretty easy. All right, so I need one more word to get the next thing. All right. I have finished all of the free stuff you get from the base. These used to be time locked, now they're word locked. So if you've been to a couple stations, you can run between the stations and learn words from those guys. That's all I did and got everything I needed. I got the last blueprint, which is a landing pad, which I am not going to build because I don't have 10 metal plating. You have to build the thing to get the next thing, and you got to know the words. I think you got to learn probably 20-25 words to get them all done. You got to, I think it's 3 per, and I can't remember exactly how many there are. But the last couple, I got the landing pad, I got the geo-roamer, I got the appearance modifier, I got a shield lattice, I got a neural stimulator, I got a teleport receiver. I would have gotten a mining laser if I hadn't already got it. So go do that, learn the words, and do that, and then you can, you know, get rid of the stuff if you don't want it. And I guess that's just going to sit there now. But you can get the pad back. Oh, yeah, that's right. I learned the storage container, too. That's back at the house. Yeah, I'm not going to build that because you know, it's fine. So we'll go off of that. We'll just hit that. So maybe we won't have to deal with it. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Names, more names. I need crab names having to do with fiddler. Baby fiddler sounds bad. So crabby fiddler, fiddler crabby, fiddler on the crab, crafibler. I don't know. Let me know what you think. You? No. You? Let me know what you think. Thanks. And remember, if you're gonna be a Bob, have fun with it. Oh, and if you like what you're seeing, make sure you like and subscribe. That's important for the YouTube. We'll see you later, guys. Take care. Oh, we just need a dock, right? Sitting in the morning sun. We'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships roll in.